this may be one of the most handy things to have on the trail with you. So stand by and we're gonna see if it can air this tire back up. So when you're looking at it, it's my tire. All right, that's a 275/70 R18. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a pretty cool accessory. This is the Jomgand 8-in-1 jump starter with a tire inflator, which is pretty cool. So this is one of those accessories that I would definitely take with me camping. If you ever need to jump start someone's vehicle or anything like that, you know, if you're with a friend or even your own vehicle, take a stab at Chevy a little bit. But this is one of those accessories that it's really good to take with you, and we're just gonna see all the things that we can do with it. So let's go ahead and open up this package. So first, they have a pretty nice packaging here. So it says 60 watt two-way fast charging. It also says here, if you can see there, that it is for 5-liter gas or 6-liter diesels. So, you know, I guess that means it has enough juice to jump those big diesel engines. All right, let's check this out. Start your life. Let's get it. Let's see how this looks. All right, cool. So we're gonna get a set of instructions. This thing looks beefy, y'all. Dang. Look at that. 2250 jump start with 150 psi air compressor. Now I thought this was pretty cool. It's a jump starter, you got an air compressor, and you can charge all your devices while you're out on the trail. So I won't be testing the jump start. I'm not going to drain my battery on my truck. But we're going to be testing out all its other features. Can it air your tire up? Can it charge your devices? And, you know, what are all the cool things? I'm going to walk you through how to use this thing, but let's go ahead and just pop this out and take a look at it. So this thing is pretty nice. Let's see here. So it looks like those are going to be the terminal plugs. This is probably where you can, yep, USB-C. That might be a power, right? That would make sense if that was the power. Maybe that's the power. This looks like it might be the light. And then of course you got, looks like you got the directions here. Let's see, does it turn on? Oh, dang. All right, cool. So it says it's got 2 bars. I wonder if I can turn this light on. Oh, golly. That's, I mean, that's pretty bright. Kind of nice that it's got a, okay, looks like it flashes, pulse, and off. I mean, lights are always useful, so that's pretty cool. What else we got in here? Am I crazy? Does this thing? Oh, I knew there had to be a you know, secret container or something below it. Here you go. Let's check this out. So what do we got in here? Slide that out to the side. Ah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So here's all of your accessories. Okay, so you're gonna get a cigarette lighter charger, it looks like, USB-C charging cable, your standard tire inflate pieces. Whoa, these are some Those are some nice. See, this is what you look for when you go and get these. See how wide these are? You will never have a problem attaching these to the terminal clamps, to the terminal post, sorry. Those are nice. I would say that's probably some of the widest clamps that I've seen. And they're well made. They don't look cheap. And so this plugs in to the back here. And because this is portable, you don't need a long cable. So this is awesome to keep in your car and you don't have a 10-foot cable there. And then it looks like you have your, oh, yes, okay, that makes sense. So that's where this goes. So this is to your air pump. It's hot because, you know, obviously it's pumping air, and even my air compressors at home get hot. So we're gonna check this out. Will this air up my 34-inch tire? They're really 33s, but they have a 34-inch sidewall. Will it air them up, and will it charge our devices? You know, I think I'm gonna see if I can't possibly charge my MacBook in here. So what we're gonna do though is we're gonna get this fully charged, and we're gonna see if this thing will do what it says it does, and 1, air up my tire, and 2, charge all my devices at once. So let's try it out. All right, y'all, so I'm using my own 60-watt fast charger, and I've got this plugged in USB-C, and as you can see, it's showing that it's charging. So we're gonna wait till it's fully charged, and we're gonna get to work. All right, y'all, so we're outside here. I am using my tire plate deflator to go ahead and air down this tire, and then we're gonna test the Jomgand out and see how well it does at reinflating this tire. I'm gonna bring it down to 20 psi or so, and then we're gonna go from there and see how long it takes for this thing at full capacity to air it up. Now, this is pretty impressive, right? It has a 2,250 amp jump starter, and you know, that's a lot. That can jump start some big batteries, and which is exactly what you're looking for. So if it can do all this, you know, if it can jump start, it can give you, you know, your proper PSI and all of that. It can charge your devices. This may be one of the most handy things to have on the trail with you. So stand by, and we're gonna see if it can air this tire back up. So when you're looking at it, it's my tire. All right, that's a 275/70 R18, and I know I always mention this. It is a 34-inch sidewall, meaning that technically it's a 33, but really the tire, because of these lugs being so big, the sidewall is 34 inches. All right, y'all, so we're showing 15.2 pounds. I'm gonna go ahead and let's set this unit up to see what it can do. So what we're gonna do is just gonna disconnect this. Back in here. Done with that. So we're gonna have the unit, and then we're gonna have the hose. So the way this works is you just screw this in here. All right. So I'm gonna try to get this all the way on there. All right. So I want to go to pump. Oh, let me go to PSI. Ooh, gosh. I don't want that. I'm going to bring this to 45 PSI. I don't know what bar is. Maybe that's a different unit of measurement. Okay. So we're gonna bring this to 45 PSI. So it's showing that I'm at 12 or 13. Let's see how this does. And all right, so it shut off. Now, I will say, now, for this thing being super tiny, right, it just aired up from 15 pounds to 45. It did lose 2 bars. So obviously, if you have a ton of, if you have all 4 tires to air up, it may not make it all the way around if your tires are this large. But if you had an everyday car or SUV tire, I mean, this thing is pretty dang good. I mean, it automatically shut down. It only used 2 bars, and it gave me 30 pounds in my tire. The unit is not hot. It's still reading 45 pounds. It does have this quick disconnect here. So we're just gonna pop that off. You just pull it off. So it's not actually hot, which is surprising. You know, normally when you have, okay, so this is a little warm, but gosh, my Harbor Freight air compressor almost blew up trying to air these tires up. Yeah, it's warm, but it's not bad. I'm pretty impressed. That's pretty impressive that we were able to completely air back up with this guy. So let's go in to see if it can power up my laptop and everything. I'm curious to see if how much juice will this bring my laptop back up to juice. So we know that this works. We know the air compressor. What a freaking cool feature. What a great feature. You can go from bar or PSI. You just hit pump and it automatically shuts down when you hit your desired air pressure. All right, y'all. So my Microsoft Surface is dead. So I hooked this up to the USB-C, and it says out, which I assume means it's charging. So I'm gonna give you an update to see if it does charge it or if it doesn't, and we'll go from there. We know this will charge phones, so I wanted to see if it would charge something else. All right, so it is starting up. So this is 0%, okay? So we're gonna just continue to see, you know, how how long it lets me, let's see, where's my battery life? So we are at pretty low, obviously, because it's we're at 11%. All right, let's see how long it takes to get to 100 and see if this battery will last. All right, y'all, so we got to 77% and she just turned off. So that means I've depleted all that power. And that's pretty good though, 77%. So we aired up from 15 psi to 45. We brought it back in here, and we went from 0% to 77% on my Microsoft Surface, which, I mean, to me, that's pretty good. It took a lot of energy to jump that. To air up that car. So this has 18,000 mAh for charging, you know, whatever. So you could only imagine if if we didn't air up my tire, I bet you it could air, you know, it could probably charge this, it could charge my phone, it could charge whatever without a problem at all. So all in all, this Jomgand JQP 2250 is pretty convenient, and I would definitely, you know, recommend having something like this if you're going camping, you're out and about, you have kids, you're going to go on a picnic, you're going to go off on the trail. This could be used for a lot of things when you're off on the trail, as far as the light, the air compressor, and just, you know, if you need to charge any of your knickknacks while you're out about on the trail. I don't know if they even make a portable heater that's USB. I'm gonna have to look into that, because this would be nice, because we are going into the mountains and it gets pretty cold. I'll put some of the specs in the description, but other than that, this thing is awesome, multi-purpose, and you can use it for pretty much everything that it's labeled to be used for. Charge your devices, air up your tires, and you can jump start your cars from a, what was this one? This one says from a 5 liter to, I think, a 6 liter diesel engine. Now, how that measurement is calculated, I'm not really sure, but it says, I'm sorry, from a 8.5 liter to a 6 liter diesel. So 8.5 liter gas to a 6 liter diesel. It's got, you know, 2,250 amps to start, and that's a lot. So if you guys have looked at some more expensive one of these, this one's gonna run you about $130 on Amazon. These things can get expensive, and a lot of them only crank to 2,000, and they don't do 2250 and have all the other features that this one does. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and definitely give these guys a look on Amazon and check it out, and let me know what y'all think in the comments, and we'll see you next time.